Hey guys, so I just cut my grass this morning, well, the backyard, and I did the front yard yesterday. It was just so hot out yesterday, I just decided not to do the backyard, so I decided to do it this morning since today it's not as hot as it was yesterday. And plus tonight we're supposed to have a cool front coming in. So that means by early for this coming week, the temperature is supposed to be about 10 degrees cooler than it has been. So cool. And I think probably sometime that coming week, if I get a chance, I'll run over to Six Flags over Texas to ride that new their newest ride, the Texas Sky Screamer, that big massive swing ride that opened on Memorial Day weekend. And so yeah, I'm gonna try it out. So cool. So I thought I do a cold start on the Troy-Bilt chipper vac to see how it'll start, since I got it running just a couple days ago. And plus just a little update on it. I took that foam cover off just for maybe for temporarily. I don't know if I'll maybe put it back on or not. And you know, when I did that last video on this thing after just getting it running, see, when I tried to restart it, it would just start and then die. And when I first started putting gas in it, I had realized that there were some little dirt particles in the gas tank. So that really got me worried. Like if all that crap in the bottom of the tank had made its way into the carburetor and clogged up the carburetor. And so I pulled the carburetor off again, checked it. The bowl had only just a tiny bit of dirt particles, but it wasn't too bad as I thought it would. And so I'd almost thought about taking the gas tank off and cleaning it out, but I just didn't feel like it. I mean, that's just too much work. So instead, I went to Lowe's and I bought an inline fuel filter. Just installed it right there. That's actually a Briggs & Stratton fuel filter. That's kind of ironic, have a Briggs & Stratton fuel filter on a Tecumseh engine. It's more likely like a universal part. Use it for any engine. And so yeah, and my new air filter came in, so I installed it. And also a brand new starter rope. I just put a new starter rope on it and a brand new starter handle as well. So yeah, so the only thing I have left to do on this is to change the oil, and I can tell you it's going to be a pain in the butt. See right here, that's the drain plug. So I discovered a pet peeve on this engine. Because what's going to happen, like when I take this plug out, the oil is just going to leak out all over the place along here. I would use my Liquivac, but I tried using the Liquivac on the chipper shredder. It won't even suck the oil out for some reason. I don't know why. I guess that my Liquivac just won't quite work on vacuuming oil out of these horizontal shaft engines. And so, see, I would have wished that they should have just put the drain plug like right along here, have a drain tube just like on the chipper shredder. See, that would have just made changing the oil a heck of a lot easier rather than just this. I also noticed there's another drain plug that's on the other side too, but again, it's not going to make a difference. Oil is just going to come out all over the place. So yeah, that's just I don't know, I'm not looking forward to doing this whenever I have to change the oil. I'm not going to change it today because it is supposed to be another hot day, but not as hot as yesterday. Okay, so enough of me ranting. Let's see how well this thing will start. Okay, so first things first, turn the fuel valve on. I'll just wait a few seconds before I try to start it, just to allow the gas to make its way into the carburetor. And so, yeah. Okay, so give it some throttle. Usually about that much throttle is usually good enough. And I put the tarp right down right here since I don't have the bag for it, because what would just so that way I won't blow no hole into the yard, because I want to be able to at least still have grass right here. Okay, so I think she's set long enough, so it's on about half throttle here, so it's on choke. Oh yeah. Alright, put it in part, just so that way this thing won't move around on me. Make it a lot easier for me to start this thing with one hand. Okay, let's give it a pull. Let's see what she does. Not too bad for a Tecumseh. One pull. Alright, cool. Yeah, so she runs really good. Boy, and she is loud too. I think this thing is much louder than our chipper shredder. I would maybe compare it to the chipper shredder, but I just don't feel like pulling out so much stuff out of the storage building just to get the shredder out, because it's in the very back. But cool. Also, sometime this week, before I have my grandfather pick this thing up, I'll put in some branches to see how well this thing will shreds. So cool. And let me show you the model number on this particular chipper back, which is what it's called. Okay, so it's hard to see, it's all scratched up. I think the model number, it says 47279, and the serial number is 4727901111523. Oh, sorry about that. And when I looked at some of the manuals, it said copyright 1992. So I'm assuming the year of this is probably either 1992 or 1993. So it's about at least over 20 years old. So cool. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. So I'm gonna go in the house because it's starting to get hot out here. Alright guys, hope y'all enjoyed it. So thanks for watching.